Thanks for tuning in to Let's Talk About It Media 21. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And please turn on the notification bell. That way, every time I upload a video, you'll be the first one to see it. Let's get into it. What we're going to talk about, we talk about celebrity news, celebrity gossip, what's going on IG and Google, fair use, copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowances made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarships, and research. Fair use is use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. All comments are alleged, in our opinion, and for entertainment purposes only. And don't forget, the Cash App is Let's Talk About It Media. And thank you for your love and support.
So don't forget, the best way to support the channel is to like, to comment, and subscribe, and also turn on the notification bell. Sometimes the notifications don't go out. So let's get to it. Many people are calling Tristan Thompson out in regards to trying to allegedly shade his own son and the mother of his child. Many people are calling him out because they're basically saying he's allowing the K's and the J's to utilize the passing of his mom for a storyline. He's being called out in regards to whether his brother has given consent for the K's and the J's to utilize him as a storyline. He's being called out because he's spending quality time with Kim's kids, but he's not spending quality time with his own children, not all of them. And he's being called out because you're going to an event, a soccer event, but where are your children? Where's your child with Jordan Craig? Where's your child even in regards to with Chloe? Why are you spending alleged time? He's getting called out, and I'm only going to speak on it. So many people are saying the time you're spending with Kim's kids to maybe upset Kanye, why aren't you spending it with your own child? Because recently he was spotted with Kim, and people are calling him out saying they're trying to date her. And the guys in the barbershop are probably slapping five like Tristan's a real one. And then you figure that he recently took Saint to a soccer event or soccer game or something. And they have each other wearing white Nike shoes to try and throw shade to Kanye. Kim's a trip. She spends time to constantly throw shade at people. So right now, Tristan's being called out because they were like, why would you allow them to make it seem like your family did nothing for your mom? Kim's basically talking about, oh, we did this. Oh, we set up this. Oh, we had to do, we had to clean. Oh, we had to cut off credit cards. Oh, we had to find certificates. I'll be general. So many people are calling him out saying a lot of that stuff takes time. And why are you guys making it seem as if you were the only ones that did anything? Why are you not saying it was great quality time with his family? We were all doing our best to try and figure things out. We were all trying to help Tristan in his time of need. No, Kim was basically talking about herself and the family, throwing shade. And this is the sad part. One, they're grieving. Two, you're throwing shade at the family like they didn't do nothing, like they didn't clean, like they weren't cutting off cell phones and credit cards. And many people are calling them out because they seem allegedly self-centered, and they only want to pat themselves on the back and allegedly throw shade at everybody that they can possibly throw shade at. And Tristan's standing right there taking it. Now, many people keep calling him out, and they keep saying until he does right by Theo, people are going to continue to call him out. Kim was extremely mad at Tristan for everything he did with Chloe, and everything he did to Chloe, people were calling Tristan out. But now you see Kim trying to support him because she's utilizing him as a storyline. And many people feel that Tristan needs to stop being used by them. So let's listen in on the clip.
No, you guys have been incredible. So when we were in Toronto, we had to do everything from cleaning her apartment and finding everything from life insurance policies to how do you turn off phones and credit cards, and the funeral. We just, had to prep everything to bring Amari back. This is like a big, huge life change and just so much to think about. When Tristan walked in and he was like, "We got to clean for mommy," like, because the house was like crazy. And he was like crying and just cleaning. And me and Kim were like, "Okay, we're going to clean for mommy." And
it was shining, whatever Chloe said. But I'm going to tell you what someone also said in my comments.
Well, that's Kim. And had everything organized. Thank God for that plane. Isn't God just like funny how the year of you were so boundaries. Ready to have your year of like being free, and now just you seem stressed. No.
So you're saying God is funny? That's weird. And then the mom is saying everything happens for a reason, that you need to be there for Tristan. No, they wanted to be together. They just were trying to figure out how they were going to do it. That's weird. And he has to live with Chloe because his roof caved in. He's a grown man. He can live at a hotel. Weird. The storyline for Tristan is not good because you should be mourning. You should not be allowing the K's and the J's to make a bag off your family. Weird. Let's get to this. What I was going to say, somebody in the comments were right in regards to a lot of things take time. You have to have passwords, passcodes, and sometimes you have to be able to present things to prove that you're that person. You know what I'm saying? You can't just detach or cut off without having proof. So they made it seem like they did everything within those 6 days. That's impossible. That's impossible. You can't do everything in those 6 days. And it's almost like they were trying to rush to do stuff so they could get back to their normal lives. Why not mention the family that we did everything to take care of, closing out, figuring out, organizing? No, they threw shade at Tristan's whole family, and he's smiling through it all. Smiling through it all. Smiling through it all, which is weird.
Move in with you. His little brother had to move in with you. His roof caved in. What are the chances? You can't leave him. Well, here's number one. My number one slogan I always used. You want to make God laugh, tell him your plans. Tristan has a house that he's doing construction on. He's been renovating. He was able to live.
To make God laugh, tell him your plans.
Crazy weather for California, like extreme rain, and Tristan's roof caved in on his home and caused flooding. So Tristan and Amari are staying at my house right now until his home gets fixed. God does have a plan, and God doesn't want him to be alone right now. And why should he be? Oh, were your ears...
You don't want him to be. Chloe still wants Tristan. Let's be very clear. She still wants him. She don't want nobody else to have him. She don't want nobody else to be around him. The K's and the J's are trying to throw light shade to MARLEE. But MARLEE can see that they're getting talked about in the media. And it's not great. It's not like people are uplifting. A lot of the press is not that great. They're being called out on their PR stunts. They're being called out in regards to utilizing the kids. They're being called out to over-actualizing. They're being called out for over-actualizing North. They're being called out. So the biggest thing is MARLEE probably is like, y'all go right ahead over there. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I helped him during this time. You had a baby by him. I was trying to have a baby by him, but I was the one that was there. They constantly throw weird shade. It's weird. Never once saying, I get it and I'm going to help and step up. No, it seems as if, and I'm going to stay on this picture, I was going to use more, but it seems as if Chloe likes to throw shade that you had him, but I still got him. Weird. Weird. And then it's so weird. She's talking about not having a connection with the child. Why put that out in the media? That's stuff you keep to yourself and to your family. And she meant it. And then later on in the episode, Because at first episode, second episode, and then towards the end of the episode, I finally have a connection with my son. If I was the surrogate, I'd have a fit. And this is the biggest thing. People have been asking, why is it that they're having a hard time conceiving? What's really going on with the bodies? Three sisters having a hard time conceiving, and then finally now Courtney, bless her heart, she's pregnant. But the biggest thing is Kim took us on the journey, and that's not easy. Not being able to carry or conceive is not easy. So we understood Kim's situation of why she showed us the pain she was going through. So then we got why she was utilizing a surrogate. But then she made it seem as if she didn't understand the process. Hold on, you have 9 months. And it's a rigorous thing of what they take you through. And that's the weirdest thing. Do you remember the show when she was trying to control what the person was eating and doing? I did a video on that about 8 months ago. But she was trying to control what the person was eating and doing. And Tristan was like, Chloe, step back. You have to let them still be them. But she's like, I want everything to go okay. I want to be able. He was like, no. I did a video on that. It's like she wants to be controlling, but then you didn't know the process. And then everybody's like, she felt away going to pick the baby up. What did you think was going to happen? And somebody should have explained the process to me. And then Kim was like, well, we get it. You carry the child, they're in your body, and then you go pick up the child. You're seeing him being, birthed, and then you go to a separate room and you have the skin to skin. How is it that nobody explained the process? They sit down with you. They talk to you. They decide what location, what type. Do you want a boy? You want a girl? What genetics do you want it to have? How could she not understand or not know? So everybody was calling her out. It's just weird and eerie how they don't think about what they say, and they don't think that people are going to remember. I don't know. The team is setting them up for failure. And then people are calling Hulu out saying, should Hulu cancel the show? Because they're utilizing people as a storyline. And many people were really throwing shade in regards to utilizing his mom as a storyline. And it said, a passing for a storyline? What? And then the brother cleans it up saying, no, I wasn't throwing shade at, Chloe or the family. Who's you throwing shade at? So the K's and the J's have been in the media. But well wishes to MARLEE, because Chloe's doing everything she can to keep Tristan next to her. Check out my video from yesterday. Chloe's like, Scott's never leaving, Kanye's never leaving. I guess that means you're never leaving. Oh, how does it feel to be a part of a family that have all these men in their lives? What? Kanye's gone. Travis Scott is gone. Timothy rarely wants to spend time with Kylie. And then Kendall's with Bad Bunny, and everybody was calling Bad Bunny out, saying, no, Bad Bunny, don't do it. But yeah, the K's and the J's is being called out. So the more he tries to show shade to MARLEE, he's getting called out. And they're basically saying that, Kim needs to stop, because they're sitting there talking about his mom, and then Tristan wasn't even in the room to give compliments to his family.
Shiny. The fact that you stopped what you were doing, within 2 hours were taking off for Toronto.
Well, that's Kim.
And had everything
Kim had her
organized.
plane.
Thank God for that plane.
Isn't God just like funny how
the year of
you were so
boundaries.
ready to have your year of like being free, and now just you seem stressed.
No, you guys have been incredible.
So when we were in Toronto, we had to do everything from cleaning her apartment and finding everything from life insurance policies to how do you turn off phones and credit cards, and the funeral. We just, had to prep everything to bring Amari back. This is like a big, huge life change. Just so much to think about.
When Tristan walked in and he was like, we gotta clean for mommy, because the house was like crazy. And he was like crying.
The house was like crazy. That's sad that they're throwing shade at the mom who's passed. She can't defend herself. And then her son is not even in the room as y'all talking about his mom. Sad and sick.
Well, that's Kim.
And had everything
Kim had her
organized.
plane.
Thank God for that plane.
Isn't God how
the year of
you were so
boundaries.
ready to have your year?
But yeah, everybody, they're getting called out. They're saying stop using people as a storyline. Stop trying to get rich off people. You're not already used Kanye and his situationships, and everybody's calling them out. Well wishes. Marley just needs to hang in there. Stay consistent with your child. Love on your child. Be there for your child, because as he grows up with Marley, he'll have peace. He'll have understanding. Hopefully, Marley can meet someone nice, kind, and considerate, who's going to step in as a father like figure, who's going to be loving, kind, and he can get that from a respectable man that's well known, well respected, and there's never a question mark of what his character is. Because that's the biggest thing. People are calling Tristan out, they're calling Kim out, because why are you hanging with your sister's man who cheated several times and wasn't shy about it? Wasn't shy about it at all. Well wishes. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for supporting the channel. Like, comment, and subscribe.